In order for the notification hub to send notifications to clients, the clients have to register with the notification hub. And part of that registration, of course, is going to be their platform identifier. All right. Now, there's a couple things that you want to know about this. Each SDK provides a unique mechanism to register. We're actually going to look at that. All right. And so the way that I register a device if I'm building my applications for iOS is going to be different than the way I register a device if I'm building my applications for the Android environment. And if you build cross-platform, you're familiar with this, you know there's tools to simplify that process, but this may be one of the places, even if you're using a cross-platform development tool, that you may need to go in and tweak some of your code. And this is also where, for example, using an Azure web app can help a little bit with that. Okay, so in any case, in your mobile application, and I'm going to assume it's a mobile application, obviously could work with Windows Store applications as well, but assuming it's a mobile application, all right, in the code for the mobile application, you're going to register with the notification hub. Now, you're going to use the name of the hub when you register, and we'll see this. All right, you're going to use the name of the hub and a connection string that you're going to get from the information panel of the hub itself. That information panel will be going through the portal. You'll get a connection string. Now, there's two types of connection strings that you will have for every notification hub. All right, there's going to be, and you see there's a default full shared access signature and the default listen shared access signature. All right, the full share is going to have full operational, so I can send information into the hub that way. And then, you know, so maybe you want to have your client, for example, be able to trigger some kind of notification event. You can do that. But you also can have a default listen shared, which obviously is read only, which is probably in most cases what you're going to want to use. Okay, now, one other thing that's not listed here, but it is kind of important to understand, is that from a registration standpoint, there are a couple of different ways that you can set up your registration. You can have a client direct registration, whereby you write your API client so that it, or your mobile, whatever your mobile application is, you write the mobile application to directly register with the notification hub. Okay. Alternatively, you can have a back-end registration where you've got your client sends the requisite information to the back-end application that it typically interacts with, and the back-end application then registers into the notification hub. The advantage of that approach is that if your back-end application, if your service application is generating notifications, it knows what the registration information is. It knows what your notification ID is within, or your push notification ID is within the actual OS system, whether it's iOS or Android. It also knows of the tags. So generally speaking, I'm going to set up an architecture where my mobile application sends the information to register to the back-end application, which then sends that information to register with the notification hub itself.